Hello, today we're here on Hunter Call of the Wild, and I'm going to show you how to make tons of money in just a little bit. First, we're going to go to Silver Ridge, and we're going to go to this lake up here at 2 Fawns. We're going to set the time. I'm going to go over here first because animals won't spawn too close. We can reset the time. And we're going to go over there. We're going to set the time to about 1900 or 2000. And then we're going to fast travel back to that lake in 2 Fawns, and there should be a ton of bears drinking at that time. So, we'll see. So I use the 300 for bears because it's the 300 and it slaps. So I'm going to see if there are any bears over here. The bears drink at this time, so again, it's this lake up here at the top right in 2 Fawns. And we're going to reset the time to 2000. We're going to go over to about here at this point, and then we're gonna see if there are any bears around. I don't know how to edit, so we're just gonna wait until I travel over there. What does this big one want? I don't even see it in this nighttime. So give me a couple minutes to get over here to the bears, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're going to go right over here. I'm going to see, there should be a bunch of bears on this edge of the water. I'm not seeing any yet, but there are some trees, so we'll see. There's one. There's one bear. I'm not going to shoot her, but I'm going to wait to see if there are any of her friends over here. Yeah, look at this. There's one, and there should be more any minute now. My words would be able to not shut up. And there's a 1 bear, there's a 6 hard. Oh, there we go. There's the bear. Bear Central over here. Look at all this. You're just going to take your 300 Magnum, and you're going to shoot all the bears, and you'll get about 1,200 off of each bear, roughly, if you get vitals. So, that was perfect. I use the 300. You can use whatever, the 338, the M1 technically counts, but you'll have to get in pretty close to get good penetration. I screwed up that shot. But yeah, you can use any weapon that covers class 7 animals. I just used the 300 because that's my favorite weapon for any class 7 through 9 animals, because it's 300. I used palmer tips with that. And we're just going to shoot all these bears, and we're going to wait and see how much money we get when we go over there. Screwed that one up. Oh, we're not going to save that. Alright, well. And the other bears. There's a mule deer. Let's take him because, yeah, why not? And we'll get the bear with 308 as well. The 308 does work, but it doesn't do nearly as well as the 300 does, in my opinion, so... Gonna go over and find all these bears. Look at all this hunting pressure from just bears and a deer. It's all I've shot is bears and a deer. Look at all this pink, all this hunting pressure. It's good. This spot normally will repopulate if you don't shoot everything. Leave a few of them and they'll come back 100%. They'll come back and shrink here again, and you can just keep doing this and get a ton of money. Let's see what we get off these bears. Oh, we got one warning telling us. Well, we don't care about that because we're just trying to make a YouTube video and make money with the game. Alright, as you can see, this was a bad shot, so we got only 1,000 from it, but if you get vitals, you should get about 1,200 per bear, like this. This is roughly 1,200, give or take. But yeah, this is how I make money in Call of the Wild. I'm kind of poor right now, but yeah, that's... yeah. Just gonna go and find the rest of these bears, and then we'll see what the total is. And I forgot to see what my money was at the beginning. Crap. Something around here. Another bear. Oh, there's 2 more it looks like, yep. Yeah, let's see if that's a perfect shot. Left lung and spine. That's not terrible. Again, getting roughly 1,200 per bear, as long as it's vitals. So we're just gonna see, we'll call it about, just call it about 30,000 I had at the beginning of the video, and then we'll see what the total is after we get all the bears. And we'll get the mule deer that I downed, because why not? Why not? I'm not using a dog. I'm stupid. Okay, got the dog tracking now, and we're gonna see what he finds. And we got a muley calling us. we can put something in them. Actually, nah. I'm gonna shoot that elk though, my word. It's a nice elk. Not great, but that was perfect. Alright, here's our other bear, another bear. That was a bad shot, so we only got 900 off that. That was just a scapula. I aimed a little high, and we didn't hit the lung, but... Gonna go get this elk, and then we're gonna get back to our search for the rest of these bears. Not diamonds, so we're not going to taxi him, but... There's another bear. We'll use the 338, the 303 this time. There we go, perfect. Oh, we have a mountain lion calling. What do you... it's hunting something. Well... Dude, it's way out here. The outpost I used to get this, the outpost I used for this is this mountain goat outpost, again at about 2000. Also, where is it? Wild turkey outpost is great this lake if you just shoot things like pronghorn will be all over. You can get the air rifle to stay about 100 feet out and get tons of, pronghorn. And shoot the pronghorn, just space your shots a little bit, wait a couple minutes in between for the other pronghorn in the herd to calm down, and then you can pop, 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 and get all the pronghorn and get a bunch of money. I'm going to call the recording here, and then I'll put it in the description what my total for the profit here was, but I don't really want to record for another 10 minutes trying to find these bears at night, so I'm going to call it here. Thank you, everyone. Oh.